Hello folks, I'm Michael with BC Hobbies, and this is the Element RC Ecto Trail Truck. Element RC has a history of making interesting and unusual RC crawlers, but the Ecto might be their magnum opus. It has several features that set it apart, but perhaps the most innovative is its trailing arm rear suspension, which moves the rear shocks forward and allows an incredible amount of axle movement. It also includes a rear sway bar, which is rare to find on a ready-to-run crawler. Up front, the steering link has been moved behind the axle so it doesn't get hung up on obstacles. This, combined with the short front bumper, gives it excellent approach and departure angles. The frame is a more typical crawler setup with a center-mounted motor and gearbox. The transmission has a built-in 5.7% overdrive, which turns the front wheel slightly faster than the rear to help pull the truck over obstacles. You can swap out the gears to eliminate the overdrive or increase it to 11.8%. The battery tray is on the small side, but it comfortably fits a Shorty 2S LiPo. It comes with a reedy brushed motor and ESC, which is plenty of power for this relatively light truck. The ESC comes with crawler mode enabled by default, which engages the drag brake when you let off the throttle. This is very useful for keeping the truck under control while descending steep hills, but it can kick in rather suddenly if you let go of the trigger too fast. The shocks are aluminum and fully adjustable, and they feel very smooth. The tires are soft and have good grip, and they're mounted on plastic beadlock wheels, so you can easily swap the tires out without having to buy new rims. One minor complaint is that all the electronics are out in the open, so this truck is not waterproof in stock form. The body looks good, if somewhat bare bones, and it loosely resembles a 1940s Dodge Power Wagon with the fenders cut off. Its big party trick is the unique scratch and weather paint job. The clear Lexan body is painted rust brown on the inside and black on the outside, so as it scrapes up against rocks and branches on the trail, any deep scratches in the paint will show the realistic rust color underneath. Of course, you can also weather it yourself by simply using sandpaper to remove the black paint. This technique has been popular on custom-built crawlers for a while, but it's rare to see on a ready-to-run model. I found the black paint surprisingly tough, and even after rolling down a hill, none of the scratches were deep enough to show the rust. If you don't like the weathered look, you can also get the Ecto with a yellow body or an olive-green body, both of which are painted on the inside so they don't show scratches at all. The complete ready-to-run package, including a 2S LiPo battery and charger, sells for $670 Canadian, or if you already have a battery and charger, you can get the truck without them for $570 Canadian. Driving the Ecto is very smooth and refined. The transmission is quiet, the top speed is plenty for a trail truck, and the turning radius is about as good as you can get without four-wheel steering. Thanks to its lightweight and soft long-travel springs, it glides easily over some impressively rough terrain, and the low center of gravity and rear sway bar keep it very stable and predictable. In the rare case that it does get hung up on something, you can usually get over it by just backing up and adjusting your line slightly. The stock tires did much better than I expected. It's very forgiving, and if you do roll it over, more often than not it'll land on its wheels and keep going. The overdrive definitely helps it pull itself up steep obstacles, and the alternate gearing for a higher overdrive ratio, which is included in the box, would make it even better. Well, that about wraps up our review of the Element Ecto. This is one of the most capable out-of-the-box crawlers you can buy right now, and its simple, rugged good looks, combined with its incredible off-road performance, make it an option well worth considering, whether you're experienced or new to the crawler scene. I hope the rest of the RC industry is paying attention, because it looks like the Ecto is the new benchmark to beat. To get your Ecto, visit us at BC Hobbies or shop online at bchobbies.com. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. I'm Michael, and I will see you next time.